Brings us to Southern California and the gorgeous SoFi Stadium in the Los Angeles suburb of Inglewood. To return, it's Brandon Powell. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Play fake to Jones, and now Darnold. Open man downfield, it's Addison. A huge play right off the bat, 31 yards.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. They run it once more with Jones. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards. And that leads to 3rd down. Darnold to throw. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Jordan Addison that time. And that'll set up 4th down.
They told us this week they were going to try to come out fast, and tell you what, that's exactly what they did. Put immediate pressure on this secondary and let them know, hey, all game long today, you better defend every blade of grass because we're coming out firing. And even though that ball falls incomplete, it goes a long way in setting up the rest of this game plan as the game unfolds. And that's a good drive right out of the gate. They're able to make some plays, move the ball down the field. I know they didn't get a touchdown, but that is a good, positive result.
Three points on that opening drive. We'll see the response as the kick's away. Here's Darius Davis to return it. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's 1st and 10. A first carry for Gus Edwards. And he'll move this forward out to the 29-yard line. That's Andrew Van Ginkel in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 9. Shotgun now for Herbert. That one complete to McConkey. Here's 3rd down and a few inches. Here's a first carry for their running back. And that's going to be good for a Chargers first down. The tackle made at about the 43-yard line.
I think everybody in the stadium saw that run coming, Mike, but good luck stopping it. I mean, all he really had to do was just fall forward, and it would be enough to pick up the first down.
Pistol here for Herbert. Brought in by the tight end, Hayden Hurst with the catch. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. From the gun, it's Herbert. Finding the tight end, here's Will Dissly. The tackel's going to be made down at the 40-yard line.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. Think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target. I don't think it's going to be his last.
A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down. So just a lone field goal in the first quarter of play. It's the Vikings with the edge. And we're back at SoFi in SoCal after this. Second down and 8. That's complete to the TCU man, Quentin Johnston. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
That's complete to his running back, J.K. Dobbins.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
And he'll be taken down.
We've seen this trend throughout the league, Mike. Offensively, everyone wants to have depth at the running back position. Yeah, it's great to have one guy, but if you could have 2 or 3 that can all come in and contribute on the ground, that's the goal, and we're seeing it here.
Tight end going in motion here. Throwing now is Herbert. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
So the ball's still at the 8-yard line for second down and goal. They're going to motion the tight end over here. Now it's Herbert. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Will Dissly. Touchdown Chargers. Cameron Dicker, the kicker for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Chargers move out to a 7-3 lead. After the touchdown, here's Dicker out to send this one away. Ty Chandler now to bring it back. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense going to take over now for the second time. They trail by 4. Touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. Throwing, Darnold. A short one taken by Hawkinson. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the shotgun, here's Darnold. To the middle of the field, taken in by Addison. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9. Operating from the gun, it's Darnold. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Darnold to throw again. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan. And then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the second phase in what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play him man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here. And there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away.
And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
What that play call tells me is that play caller made up his mind. We're on 3rd and inches. If we don't get it, we're going for it on 4th down. So he really treated that 3rd down like 2nd down. They work the outside part of the field. Simple pitch and catch. It's a nice pickup.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's 2nd and 2. Darnold to the air once more. To the right side, he's got Hockenson, his tight end. And he will have a first down, and they're into field goal range now at the 30. We get a stoppage. There's an injured player. It is T.J. Hockenson who was shaken up on that last play. Halftime is looming, so the athletic training staff going to get a chance to look him over during the break. First and 10. Here's Darnold again. Off he goes. And he wisely hit the deck at the end of that one. No unnecessary shot there. It is a first down.
What I like the most here is just the decision that when he wants to be a runner, he commits to being a runner, and he's able to weave his way downfield, pick up the first down, sets up 1st and goal.
So here's a chance to take the lead going into the locker room. It's 1st and goal. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand. So it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a high...
And he'll take it on in. Josh Oliver. Touchdown, Vikings.
You know, he spent so much time talking about the heroics of a game-winning drive to end the 4th quarter in 2-minute mode. But let's talk about a 2-minute mode, Mike, at the end of the first half. It might not be in walk-off fashion, but I'll tell you what, executing that here, going into halftime, changes this entire game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. This one is fielded in the end zone, but he decides not to bring it out. So they'll take over at the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll begin with 1st and 10. They're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Blake Cashman up from the linebacker's spot to make the tackle. So we're at halftime with just a field goal separating these two teams at the break, as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports halftime report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman. On the return is McConkey. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Chargers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. We'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he's got it to the 35-yard line.
Really nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's going to run out of time. They get to him and bring him down.
Looked like a pass protection breakdown. They had 5 offensive linemen and a running back in the backfield. I promise you, somebody was assigned to that linebacker, but he timed the blitz perfectly. He ran through and was able to bring him down for a big sack.
Here's Herbert. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up 3rd down. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. Athletic training staff looking at him, so we'll step aside. Third and long. Now Herbert. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
And the success of this play, Mike, all comes down to the timing of the defender. You get there a little bit too early, you risk pass interference. You get there a little too late, it's a big pass completion. Timing your hand and playing through the ball is something they work on with these defenders all the time. And next time they throw the ball downfield, I wouldn't be surprised if they target somebody else.
And that's a nice job of getting to him, making sure that return was not going anywhere. The Vikings offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. The drive begins with a carry by Jones. And he'll take this past the 30, a gain of 6, mark it at the 31. They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4. Again, it's Jones. And he will keep the drive moving. Gets the 1st down. Nice gain of 5.
2nd down at these distances, Mike, you pretty much anticipate a pass, and I think that's what the defense was lined up thinking. In this case, they leave a little too much room on the ground, and the offense is able to pick up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Darnold. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
On play action, here's Darnold.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4. Working out of the gun, it's Darnold. That's into traffic, but taken in. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
Room to run inside the 40. And he's going to be brought down, but not until he gets inside the 35.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
In motion, it's Jefferson. Play fake to Jones, now Darnold. This one brought in by Hawkinson. And he's going to be out of bounds here on what will wind up being the final play of the 3rd quarter. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. They run straight ahead with Jones. And he'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down. They'll run the toss here with Jones. And the Vikings are going to have a 1st and goal. It's inside the 10, down to the 7-yard line.
4-minute offense, Mike, so what does it mean? 1, make the defense use all of their remaining timeouts. 2, continue to pick up first downs, milk the clock. And then 3, if possible, finish with the ball in your hands.
They'll run it here with Jones. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Aaron Jones. Touchdown, Minnesota. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter. Get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Reichert out now, following the touchdown, as he kicks this one away. On the return is McConkey. And he'll be out of bounds on the return, and the drive will begin there. The home team's offense ready to take over once more. The deficit is at 10, so an important drive forthcoming. Getting started with 1st and 10. Shotgun now for Herbert. That one complete to Johnston. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. They come up for 2nd and 2. To throw, it's Herbert. He's got the hookup downfield with McConkey. A gain there of 23 yards. They'll drop to throw. There's his tight end, Disley. And he's going to be taken down, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. He had their lone touchdown of the game earlier, and he comes through with the catch and a first down in this spot.
It's been tough sledding for this offense all day today, Mike, but especially here in the second half. So they are just in desperate need of a spark, just something to get their offense into a little bit of a rhythm if they want to have any chance to find themselves back into this game here late.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Now, first and goal. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. That'll be complete to Dobbins. And he's going to be stopped in the backfield. Taken down back at the 3.
We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
And this is going to be a touchdown. Hold everything. They are not done yet.
Well, that was step 1. The offense did their job, get this thing back within 1 possession, so they're still alive. But now they've got to find a way to get a little bit of luck and find a way to get the ball back, and it's not going to be easy.
The score, 17, Chargers 14.
They've got just the 2 timeouts remaining, so they'll line up and take their chances right here with an onside kick.
With the rule changes on kickoff, Mike, it's just so hard to really expect to recover an onside kick nowadays. There's a lot of people pushing for kind of a radical change to this. Hey, can we make it 4th and 15? Offense gets the go. If they convert it, they keep the ball. I'm not sure that ever happens, but we can see here an onside kick, not much of a chance.
Jones now on 1st and 10. And he'll work forward for about 3. It's 2nd down. The Vikings offense make their way out to take over once more. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. Second and 7. Up the middle, here's Jones. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So 3rd down, forthcoming. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Will Wayford on for the Vikings field goal. A 53-yard attempt. The kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 20, Chargers 14.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. Here comes the return from a yard or 2 deep. And he'll be taken down, and that is going to do it. Oh, the comeback falls short. Time runs out. And this game is over. So a win here for the Vikings. They're able to get the job done in front of a hostile crowd as they come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.